Hey, what's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about the Cowboys' victory over the Lions. This is serious. Got more time, all right? If I could get situated here. Pretty interesting game. We got the win. We needed the win. So we won 26-24, all right? The guys kind of had us holding our breath there at the end. The drive before the field goal winning drive was questionable. You were inside, I think you were at the 6-yard line or 5-yard line, right there. Too many pass plays, didn't utilize Zeke. They kicked the field goal, and then the Lions come back and hit a touchdown, a big touchdown. So that was scary. The Cowboys cannot continue to do the field goal game. They got to come out and finish drives. So I like this win, but they still got to improve. They got to improve. Now, I will say that this performance looked like a 2016 Dak and Zeke performance. All right, it was a good performance by the two. Byron Jones, he's looking like a really good cornerback. He's playing at a Pro Bowl caliber right now. Cheeto, I think, has been playing well through most of the season, but this was probably one of his worst games. They were clearly going after him. Galladay was eating him up. He did have some lucky catches on Cheeto. Cheeto had pretty good coverage, so I like what our cornerbacks are doing right now, Byron Jones and Cheeto, but they did give up a lot in the passing game today, and you saw Chris Richard there on the sideline, very upset. The coverage, there was some miscommunication there. So Chris Richard, I'm pretty sure he'll clean that up, because we got ate up in the passing game. Matt Stafford carved it up, baby. All right, 307 yards passing. Tate had 132 yards, Galladay 74. Tate had the 2 touchdowns. So, okay performance by the defense. Both defenses kind of, had their moments. But Cowboys with victory. 2-2, take it with a grain of salt. This doesn't mean we're back in it for the Super Bowl. But, it keeps us from going 1-3. So we're at 2-2. Let's keep this thing going now. All right, let's take this momentum and see if we can do a repeat there. See if we can do a repeat. Like I said, Dak and Zeke had a 2016 performance type of game. It was good, man. They were clicking. Zeke led the team in rushing and receiving, so that's not very good on the receiving side. All right, 152 yards running all over the place. Feed Zeke buffet style. We carved them up, but Detroit did have a bad run defense, so you kind of expected that. Now, if you didn't get that, I would have been worried, but they did what they needed to do. They attacked that weakness on the Lions defense by feeding Zeke, and we saw the results. 152 yards, couldn't stop them. The offensive line, they did good. Didn't have really any mental mistakes that I can remember. So execution was good on the offensive line and the run support, run blocking, and receiving. That deep pass, that clutch pass, that was kind of like a Roger Craig type of play, man. If any of you older guys remember Roger Craig, he was a really good runner and a receiving running back for the 49ers. But Zeke, really good game from him, man. I think he wanted to redeem himself as well from that last game. So he did it, man. He did it. He was a big part of this. This offense goes through Ezekiel Elliott. If you get him going, we're in every single game with the opportunity to win the game. All right, it's the games when we don't have Zeke rolling is when we're in trouble. All right, and some teams have been able to do that to us. But today we had a good outing. Beasley had a good game. I think he had a lot of good big plays, explosive plays for Cole Beasley that got him involved. He had a couple catches. He was the second leading receiver there. DeMarcus Lawrence, the beast. 3 sacks, baby. DeMarcus Lawrence. He did this. He signed the franchise tag. So we got to wait until the end of the season to extend him. But At the pace he's at, he's gonna have a lot of sacks, man. He had 3 today. I think that puts him up to like 5.5 or 6 sacks for the year. I mean, he's rolling too. He's doing his thing. All right, DeMarcus Lawrence, that's your war daddy. All right, you wanted one, you have him. You got to keep him. All right. Now, Sean Lee, he was out, but I like our young linebackers. They're doing a hell of a job. Van Der Esch and Jalen Smith. You know, Jalen Smith led with the tackles. Van Der Esch 1 tackle right behind him. So Van Der Esch is looking impressive. I feel good about it, man. Like, I don't feel that we really fell off that much with Sean Lee being out. In years past, whenever Sean Lee was out, this defense really flopped, really fell off, you know, the face of the earth. But now, you know, you got these guys, speedy guys, Jalen Smith. Woo! I love this guy, man. This guy has a lot of speed, man. But you know me, man. I'm kind of biased towards my boy, but I do love Jalen Smith, man. 5 solo tackles and 2 assists. But Leighton Van Der Esch, our first-round pick, all right, he's gonna be something for us, guys. He's really good at tackling in the open space, so I like that. You know, if he's there, he's gonna tackle his guy. You know, I like what I'm seeing from him in his rookie season. You know, he has the potential to be something really good for us. And gets in the weight room, adds a little bit more bulk. It'll be something. All right, but pretty solid game from the Cowboys. By no means am I, you know, anointing this team as the best in the NFC East. They have a lot of work to go. You know, I need consistency from this team. You guys want consistency from this team, all right? We don't want to be that team that wins 1, loses 1, wins. That'll be 8-8. We don't want that. Give us another performance like this, no matter who we're playing, all right? And that's on this team to put the players in a position to win, and that's coaching, and that's the scheme. So I don't want to see a let up by Linehan. Keep those wrinkles coming. Let Dak do what he does well, and that's what I said in my video before this. You know, get back to what worked for the Cowboys, what worked for them, and they were able to do that today. You know, they had some favorable matchups, but pretty good win. All right, pretty good win. Take that momentum to the next game, which will be the Houston Texans next Sunday night. All right, Dak Prescott versus Deshaun Watson. It's going to be a good game. The Texans have a really good defense. They're going to give the Cowboys some problems. And the Texans have a good offense. You know, Deshaun Watson, he's pretty good. He can get that ball deep. Will Fuller, DeAndre Hopkins, the Cowboys secondary is going to be tested. This will probably be their biggest test. Will Fuller, the burner, DeAndre Hopkins. They have a decent running game there with Miller and Alfred Blue. Deshaun Watson can fling it around. Pretty accurate passer. The defense, Clowney, J.J. Watt, McKinley at linebacker. Their secondary, you got the Honey Badger back there. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be a really good game. Cowboys need to go in there and take that victory, though. They need to get that win. MVP game ball for this game, obviously, Ezekiel Elliott. All right, Ezekiel Elliott gets it. Let me know what you guys think. Who gets the game ball for this victory? And as usual, guys, continue to like, subscribe, and share. Really appreciate every single one of you guys. The channel continues to grow exponentially, so keep hitting that like button on this video. Keep hitting that subscribe button, and we'll see you for the next video. Thanks, guys.